Okay, welcome to automation. If you've been watching some of my channel, you may be aware that I do a lot of stunt videos on BeamNG. All the cars that I use for the stunt videos, I actually make in automation. So I'm actually going to make a new stunt car. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I need to find a body. Something unique and different that I haven't used before. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. This looks like fun. Could be a fun car. So let's call it the Sim and Roll Motors. I try to use like archetypes, character archetypes, like the Widow or the Tinkerer or the Doctor or the Assassin, you know. I think we'll call this one the Agent. And usually I do carbon fiber, semi-space, front and longitudinal. I always do double wishbone front and rear because I get more range of suspension travel that way. Roadster, definitely want the coupe two-door. Definitely gonna need fender width. Plus I like a car with hips. Yeah, okay. And one of the things I always do is I make everything clay. The reason I do that is because it's easier to see the curves on the car. Okay, so now we gotta start with drive type. I definitely want it to be all-wheel drive helical. This is usually what I always do. An existing engine. I could use an engine, like I could design a new engine, but I have so many engines now. I might have to design a new one though. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, I bet you it's the height. You know what? A V16 could be fun, but that's kind of silly. A 2-liter V12. You know what? I think the 2-liter V12, 869 horsepower, nitro meth. Oh, right. I forgot. I'm gonna have to make a new engine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new one. And it's gonna have to be a V12. I'm hoping I can get away with a 3-liter. 5-liter is ideal. It's naturally aspirated. V10, magnesium. Actually, aluminum billet's probably better because I get better power density. Engine fitment is definitely something I want to see. Okay, bring that down. I want to get the engine as big as I can get it. I think we'll go 3.1. Yeah, that looks like the maximum size I'm going to be able to fit in this car. 480 horsepower. I should be able to get a lot more than that. Okay, yeah, now we're getting closer to what I want. I'm so close to having 600 horsepower. Come on, I just want 600 horsepower. Okay, I'm going to have to bring that back up to get rid of valve float. I'm going to lean it out a little bit. Okay, 600 horsepower looks to be about what I'm going to get out of it. Let's do a pull. So RPM, I'm just going to bring it down just a touch. Okay. There. Okay. Right, now we get to design the car. So it's going to be a manual, 6-speed. I won't touch the gearing just yet because I'm not 100% sure. Helical limited slip, usually about 60-40 split. Which is usually kind of what I run. I usually run radial sports 17s by... Ooh, I'm trying to remember what size tire I go with. It's not very big. Yeah, something like that. That's usually what I run. Something along those lines. Brakes. Obviously going to be carbon ceramic. I'll adjust those later. Port under tray. I don't need a racing diffuser because we probably won't be going fast enough for that. We definitely want cooling and brake. I'm not worried about top speed, so I need as much of this as I can get. Race interior. Definitely want it lighter, high quality. I do like hydraulic rack and pinion with no traction aids. Advanced safety, and we won't touch the weight distribution just yet. Springs, I go hydrodramatic. Sway bars, usually I go off-road, but I think I might go with active, and then I usually do a race preset. And then what I do is this guy here, so I like having my springs fairly light. You gotta remember, I'm gonna be doing jumps in this too, right? So it's gotta be compliant enough. Yeah, something like that. And then the dampers gotta be as hard as possible. Okay, bring the rear spring rate down just a tidge. Okay, that's kind of more fairly linear curve. I don't like when it bounces like that. Let's see. So I am into the oversteer a little bit. Let's see what this does. Okay, there we go. That's about what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to play with downforce. All I want from downforce is to make it so that there is no uplift when I'm driving at a high speed. So in order to do that, I need to start playing with fixtures. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wheels on this thing. That's kind of cool. Not a huge fan of those. It's got to be something that fits the car. Yeah, we'll do that for now. I'll probably end up changing that later. For now, this will work. So, headlights. This is practically begging for either circular or kind of a more leaf-shaped. Pretty much got it all designed up. Still not quite happy with the spoiler, but it's in profile, it looks good. Now, what color should I make it? I could do like a bronze color. Ooh, actually that kind of looks good. You know what, I kind of like that. Yeah. Maybe I can do the secondary as a black. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now, trim panels. The window trim, I actually have a gunmetal chrome. Beautifully, yes. Oh, I love that. That looks really, really good. I think I'm going to do the same thing with all of these. And there we have it. I think we got ourselves a car. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change the wheels colors. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now, one thing I'm going to check, 5644 rear. I want to get more on the back. Do that. Why did I do that? Perfect 50-50, 2,190 pounds. This car is extremely lightweight. There we go. We saved the car. This is the CRM Agent Drifto. Okay, we got that exporting. Next I'm going to open up BeamNG and we're going to see how that goes. Okay, so we are in BeamNG and we're in the vehicle that we just designed. From what I can tell, it's going to be really, really loud. So let's see what it does. Okay, so the gearing's a little bit short. Definitely doesn't like to go down to second gear. It drifts pretty well though. Yeah, gearing's definitely too short. Suspension feels a little bit heavy, a little bit sloppy. Yeah, I'm lugging the engine too much. Like these drifts, I should be able to do this in second gear. It feels kind of sluggish. Another thing I'm going to do, I think, is going to tighten up the suspension a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we got a little too much body roll, I think. I also forgot to adjust the brake balance. Yeah, okay. Well, now I know what to do. So there are three things I had to do. One was I need to give it a little less grip, I think. So I'm going to bring down the tire size just a little bit. I'm going to keep the width the same. Aerodynamics was good. Suspension was a problem. I need to bring that up probably to about there. So I'm going to bring up the spring rates probably to about there. Yeah, something like that. Another thing that's probably affecting this is the toe. I think I'm going to get rid of the toe altogether. Try to make it a little more tail happy, but I'm going to try to fix this a little bit, bring it back down again, maybe by adjusting the sway bars. Okay. I'm also going to adjust the camber. I'm going to try to get the front to grip a little better because I was understeering pretty badly. Okay, that should get me a little closer to what I need. The last thing I needed to do was adjust the gearing. I think I'm going to bring it down to about 300 kilometers an hour. We'll save that. Yep, I think we're going to have a little bit of a better time driving it this time now. 5049, I'm okay with that. Let's export it. Okay, so we're back in BeamNG again, on West Coast. Woo, okay. Oh, I forgot to adjust the brake balance. It definitely feels better. Okay. Yeah, she's a bit of a handful. Oh yeah, now we're getting more into what I like. Yep, I can control it now. By the way, if you ever wonder what it's like doing these Gymkhana style videos, this is basically what I'm doing. Just sliding around, having fun. I'm gonna hit that pole. Ooh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, now I did. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what this thing looks like. Okay, so not my best work, but, you know, it's not bad. You can definitely tell it doesn't have as much power as my other builds. I'm used to more 800, 850 horsepower, somewhere around about there. This one has about 600, but it weighs quite a bit less. It just doesn't have the torque that I'm used to. But it is quite a bit of a smaller car, so... all I have to do really yet is fix the brake balance, and this car will be pretty much perfect, I think. That is if I don't crash it into stuff. It's a very peaky engine. A lot of the horsepower comes in at the high RPMs, which isn't the end of the world. With enough practice, I can get used to this. Uh-oh. Messed that one up. It's definitely easier to get away from you. When you have a short wheelbase like this, it tends to want to come around a lot more. I usually drive the longer wheelbase. They're usually not quite as quick to turn in, but they're much more controllable on these slides. Oops. Messed that one up. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I hit that pole pretty hard. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Have fun.